Suns are out of their minds. They are out of their minds. What the heck are they talking about?
I know our friends in San Antonio think the price is too high. And in the original discussions, including the number 2 pick and or Stephen Castle, are not going very well on the Spurs end of the telephone. I can tell you that.
Are they serious? Number 2 pick? Are the Suns okay? The number 2 pick in Steph Castle. Now, what we do know about their GM is that he's a huge, like his role previously was basically evaluating talent from young guys and helping them grow, right? Like that's what he talked about in his interview. He said that that's what my role was, and he constantly he kept saying all these different roles that he had, but all of it centered around young guys knowing talent and building up that talent, right? So we know that's who we're dealing with. So I guess it makes sense for them to ask about Castle, for them to ask about the second pick. But like, the Spurs aren't Spurs Twitter, okay? Brian Wright isn't on Spurs Twitter, all right? Spurs Twitter will tell you there's too many guards and we need to get rid of one of those. That's what Spurs Twitter will do, because they don't know what they're talking about. This right here is delusion. Absolute delusion. And I've seen Suns fans as well bring this up, like, oh, we could get Castle, we can get second. Do not just settle for the 14th. Are you serious? Rookie of the year and a star talent in Dylan Harper. If we're not willing to give you Castle, we're definitely not giving you Harper, because Harper is going to be really good. I mean, and you guys think Castle's good? Harper is really good. That dude's bag is infinite. He has a counter. You know how when you watch, I'm not saying his game is super similar to this player, but you know how you watch Kyrie and Kyrie has a counter to a counter to a counter to a counter to a counter, where it's just like it looks like art out there, right? And he called basketball art, but it looks like art. It looks like art when he's on the court. That's how Dylan Harper is. He has a counter to a counter. Even when you think, oh, there's no way you're gonna score here, he has a counter for it. It's super impressive. Every single time when you're like, well, you're in a pinch, he finds a way to score. We should do a segment on that. We'll do a segment a little bit later on that, because we'll do a separate video for it, because there's a clip out there. I don't think I saved it though. I have to find it, but it's beautiful, man. It was just a one-on-one ball, nothing crazy. It wasn't in a game, but you can watch his games and see he does it. But it's impressive. I try to tell people that Harper will be great. Harper is going to be like a star, right? People give me so much flack for like how much praise I give Sohan, because obviously I'm a sucker for high IQ, great defensive players. Like that's what I'm a sucker for. But I have never said, and if I did, it might have been super early on, but I never said that he's a star, and I never say he's going to be a star. I just said it doesn't matter. There's more elements of basketball than being Steph Curry and shooting a bunch of threes, right? Even Steph Curry, I would argue that, yeah, three-point shooting is obviously what he's expertise at, but there's so many other things that he does that created that champion, and there's other pieces to his team that created that championship dynasty. And I wouldn't say Draymond Green was like a superstar, or I wouldn't even say he was a star, really. But he's good, right? But Dylan Harper, so when I say somebody's going to be a star, I really do mean it. Dylan Harper is going to be a star. And I don't even think it's like a question. I will be shocked. I will be baffled if he doesn't have like multiple all-star appearances in his future. He's that good. You think he'll start? Yeah, he should start. I think it makes sense for our team for him to start. It's going to be interesting because I would have a better, like, I guess I would know like 99% what's going to happen if it was still Popovich coaching. And obviously our front office is going to take a back seat and allow Mitch Johnson to do his thing. But I don't know what direction Mitch will go in. This past season, he's leaned a lot on his veterans. But I think Dylan Harper starts. Like, I think it makes the most sense for him to start. What's his player comps? Hold on, we can bring up his player comps. We'll see what they say. I'll see if I agree with it. I never really thought about it. Ringer posted something. CBS usually pretty decent. All right. Let's see. Cooper Flag, Scottie Pippen, Karolinko. That's actually not that bad, honestly. Cade Cunningham. That's a really good comparison. They're never accurate. I don't know. What did... Hold on. We could test this out. Steph Castle player comp. It should be Derek White. I think Derek White's a good comp. A little bit. Player comparisons. RJ Barrett and Bruce Brown. Okay, you might be right. I do think Cade Cunningham is a fine comparison. But this is weird. That's a weird one. Someone said Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler ain't too bad. Yeah, Bruce Brown. That's a weird one. Hold on. I always said his ceiling is SGA, but I don't think Castle will get there. But that's just based on his frame, based on his defense, his patience, how poised he is, physicality, all that good stuff. I don't know why I won't go to the next slide. Here we go. Ceiling Spurs era DeJounte Murray. Okay, you guys are absolutely right. We're not looking at these anymore. Don't listen to comps. Just listen to our hearts, okay? Don't listen. Oh, my God. Good God, bro. Are we serious? Spurs era DeJounte. Are we serious? His ceiling is DeJounte Murray. Are we for real, bro? Underrated take. Castle compares to Vince Carter. Oh my God. Listen to your claim. Yeah. Just listen to your hearts. There's no way. These are awful. Yeah, these are awful. You're right. Screw it. I do think Cade Cunningham's not a bad one. It's not terrible. But yeah, don't do it. Did Patty Mills retire? That's a good question. Did he? I have no idea. I don't think he did he? Not every player, like, mentions when they retire. But they'll, like, take a year off and then be like, yeah, I'm retiring. Fox should not be traded. Ooh, who wants to trade Fox? Yeah, you don't trade Fox. I don't think people really realize how great Fox is going to be with Wemby yet. They have not been able to play together yet. It's been, like, what, a few games? 6 games, maybe, that they played together? If that, did they play 6 games together? Oh, they're going to be really good. They're going to be really good. It's a top 5 point guard in the NBA. 8 games? Okay. I thought it was 6. Anyways. Sometimes we get in these segments and I forget how it even started. What was this one about? Was it the trades? And how crazy they are? Suns are crazy. I think that's what this one was about.